Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you incredible manifestors. "21 days, 21 ways to change your life by saying, fuck that." That's right. My name is Cabrini Schneider. I am the creator of Cabrini's Law of Fuck That. That's right. Fuck That stands for finally understanding common knowledge. Things happen all the time in life and in business, good and bad. So why not? Why not do what you want to do and stop doing what you don't want to do? Because things are going to happen anyway. Cabrini's Law of Fuck That has 3 core questions and 5 principles that governs this law. In these 21 days, 21 ways, I'm going to take you on a path to discovering who you are at your core. In 2013, I decided that I wanted to do something different in my life. I was at a crossroad. I was stuck. And I said, I want to use my voice to inspire people to wake up from their dreams and start living the life that they deserve. But how could I do that? So I went on a path that I'm going to take you guys on. So I hope you're ready. Today is day 2 of the 21 days. So we have 19 days left. Wow, I get to spend 19 days with you. Now, I don't know who you are. Oh, wait, there's a like. Hey, there's people. Hey, Marcy. Hey, Cynthia. Curry. Hi, Curry Mendez. Wow, that's a blast from the past. Okay, so I can't play with y'all right now. I got to talk to you. Wait, hold on. I got to tell y'all something. So here's what's happening. In the next 2 days, let me see. Yes, in the next 3 days, actually, we're going to be going on the 3 core question journey. Now, the first one, which is the one we're talking about today, who the fuck are you? Oh my God. That one is, that's the way it all should start. And I believe, and what I have found is that most people go on their journeys not knowing who they are or what they want or why they want it. You have to have definiteness of purpose. You have to be purposeful about the decision you make. So to do that, you got to know who you are first. Not who your mother says you should be, but who you are. So in this first day 2, 2-part, we're going to talk about who you are. And who you are, it's something that you're going to be uncovering over your entire life. It's not just something where you can just say, okay, this is who I am. You are constantly evolving, constantly discovering who you are as you go on your life's journey. Like right now, Curry Mendez, he currently now is in Palm Springs, and he is an amazing painter. However, before he was a painter, he was doing something else. So his life took him on a journey of discovering his way of painting, finding out what other people liked about his paintings, stretching himself. He used to live downtown with me, and he moved to Palm Springs and grew his business in a whole nother way. So he had to find himself out in that way, right? Curry, is that you giving me likes? Share this with people that maybe want to go on this 21-day journey with us. And let me tell you, I want you to find out, what do you want to get from this 21-day journey? What do you want to uncover from yourself? I know that another woman, Cola, is on another journey that she didn't find herself on that she didn't know that she was going to be going on. So now she'll be on this 21-day journey with us. And my goal, my intention is that you're not just sitting here passively watching. You have to do the work. And the work that I have for you is so much fun. You know, when I was discovering who I was, I realized I am many, many things. I'm an inspirer. I am funny as hell. I am a person that does not take no for an answer. I go after what I want. I am a decision maker. I am a DNA entrepreneur. It's in my blood to be an entrepreneur. And it's not, I'm a speaker. It hasn't stopped there. It's going to continue to evolve. But what I have found in coaching my clients is that they think that they're a singer, but that's only because they can sing. But what they really like doing is crocheting. You know, so on this journey, I want you to start finding out who you are, what you like, where do you like going, how do you find how do you see yourself at your core. So there's a couple of assignments I'm going to have for you guys to do today. Today's assignment is I want you to reach out to 3 to 5 close people, and I want you to ask them to give you 3 words to describe what they think of you. Now, it's going to be very interesting for you to find out what people actually think of you, and I mean that in a positive way. Like somebody, when I asked this question of my friends, they said sensitive, and I was like, oh, I didn't think that my friends would have thought me to be sensitive. But then when I thought about it, I realized I am actually very sensitive. I didn't know that they were picking that up. So when you ask these 5 questions, these 3 questions of 5 close people, I want you to look at that and see how that identifies with you. How does that make you feel about how other people are viewing you at your core? And then I want you to start attaching that and maybe what you think about yourself. Write down 3 things you think about yourself and how it relates together. Because what we're going to start doing is molding the clay of your life. So I don't know if you guys know about molding clay. Have you ever molded clay? Curry, not you. I know you have. So when you go to a clay house, right, you start out with this ball of clay. So imagine this ball of clay is you and you're born, right? So as this ball of clay your mother starts to add water to the clay to start shaping it, right? And as she starts shaping the clay, sometimes there's dips that happen because she maybe was doing the spindle too quick. I don't know if you guys get this analogy, but I'm using the metaphor of molding clay of your life. And what I'm speaking about is how sometimes things could be fast moving and you have to stop for a minute and take that ball of clay and take the clay and ball it up again and reapply the clay to the plate so that you can start molding it the way you want it. So in this day 2, who the fuck are you? Who the finally understanding common knowledge are you? I remember back in the day, Jesse Jackson used to say, I am somebody. You're more than just somebody. You're somebody who? Who is your somebody? Who are you at your core? As we start to go through this journey, I want you guys to start identifying who are you? Who are you? What do you want is going to come later. But before we can get to what you want, we have to first identify who we are. I remember when I got on this path right here, I had been a brick and mortar business owner for 30 years. That's all I knew. I could open up a business with my eyes closed. And when I decided to change, when I decided that I wanted something more, I had to go into what I call my incubator. This is my incubator. And I had to go deep, and I had to really think about, what did I want now when I'm about to turn 50? What do I want next? What did I want for the next half of my life? So I had to go and sit down and think of all the amazing things that I had done. I want you guys to do this. I want you to think about what you've done thus far in your life. I don't care if it's something you're not liking where you are now. The things that you have done that have gotten you where you are, we're going to pause. We're going to think about that. And now think about who you are and where you want to go. I sat down and I said, I want to talk to people. I want to inspire people. I know that I know how to do this very well. But what do I do? How do I do that? How do I inspire people with what I've done? So I sat down and I wrote my book. My book. And by the way, I'm going to leave a link. I want you guys to buy the book so that you can use it on this journey. It's $11.99 for the PDF, the ebook, and we're going to go through the book together. And who the fuck are you? In the book, I want to reference, I don't quit, I keep going. So when I think about who I am, that's who I am. So I want to back up again. I was talking about how I got to this point was because I got stuck. I said I want to do this, but I didn't know how, because being in this online world, I'm used to being with people. I'm used to touching you and talking to you and seeing your face, but now I'm on a screen by myself and I see you out there. So this is a whole nother part of who I am now. And I had to accept that I could talk to you from here and impact you from here, but I had to learn how to do that. I can impact you from here the same way I could, maybe even more powerfully than if I was in front of you. So who are you? Where you are right now, and where do you want to go? Excuse me. So in my book, on page 11, I talk about I don't quit, I keep going. And I talk about how life is always going to throw you curveballs, and all kind of situations are going to come your way on your journey. But if you know who you are, you know what you want, and you know why you want it, those curveballs are just things that are added to make it better, to make the journey better. You don't get afraid of them. You don't get afraid of having a job that you now have to, think she's on leave or something. Something has happened to someone in our thread. And anything that happens that appears to be bad, I'm telling you what I know. It is a part of the journey that is going to make it better. Haven't you noticed that some people will say to you, girl, if that hadn't happened to me, I wouldn't be here today. So I want you to know that as we're going on this journey to find out who you are, to uncover who you are at your core, things are going to happen along the way. That's why the law came to be. Things happen all the time. THATT. Things are going to happen, but you cannot be afraid of the things that are going to happen. You have to, once you're anchored though, when you are anchored, the things that are happening along the way, it makes you better. It makes you stronger. And, you know, as we go on the 21 days, I'll share with you guys some of the things that I've been in on my journey, and some of my dear friends that didn't know a lot of the things that I went through, because it's in this book. It's kind of like a memoir-ish. But they were like, Cabrini, oh my God, I didn't know that you were going through that. But see, when you're doing what you love, people won't know what you're going through because you get through it, you know? So this is my quest to you. And so that when I finish with you on 21 days, you will be able to handle anything, and you're going to be walking around saying, you know what, fuck that. And fuck that is a positive thing. Those of you that are Christian out there, or don't say, I know you say it in your head. I know you do. I'm sure if this word was back in Jesus' day, he probably would have said fuck that too. In the way that I'm saying it. That finally understand that it's common knowledge that things happen all the time. So why not do what you want to do? Stop doing the things that you don't want to do. How many of you out there, please type in and tell me, how many of you out there right now are doing what you want to do? Or are you just doing whatever? And the whatever, just so you know, is what you chose to do. We are all deliberate creators. And I call you guys manifestors. You manifesting something in your life every day. The question is it what you want or is it what you don't want? Because you get to choose. So, today, I want you to, your assignment for today is to reach out to five friends and ask them to give you 3 identifying words about yourself. And number 2 is I want you all, wait a minute. I want you all, wait a minute, Chloe. I can't wait for us to get together. Okay, so listen, I want you guys to watch a movie. And the teachings of Cabrini's Law, fuck that. The teachings, I use movies. And most of my movies are animation. So I want, this particular movie is Kung Fu Panda 3. Did y'all get that? I think I put it in the thread. I'll put it there. Kung Fu Panda 3. And Kung Fu Panda 3 is talking about finding your chi. Finding your chi is the core of who you are. And it's pretty much who the fuck are you. So, in Kung Fu Panda 3, when I'm talking to you tomorrow about Kung Fu Panda 3, I'm going to be talking about Shifu. Okay, do y'all see? This is Shifu. Can y'all see Shifu? Okay, wait a minute. Oh, there he is. Okay. I love the Kung Fu Panda series so much that one of my clients, Sharon Marie Klein, for my 50th birthday, she gave me all of the Furious 5. So you guys are going to see this in the movie Kung Fu Panda 3. Shifu is the master, right? I don't have Oogway. Oogway is the turtle. Oogway is the headmaster, right? I guess you could call Oogway God, I guess, if we were looking at it metaphorically. And then Shifu would be me. And then some of you guys might be Shifu too. But then Tigress is one of the head Furious 5. And Mantis, Mrs. Mantis. Mantis is the smallest of all of them, but the most powerful, right? So sometimes you could be small, but you could be mighty powerful in your life. So I want you guys to identify. And then Monkey. Now Monkey has his own way of doing things too. He is also very, very powerful in what his mission is. That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. And then Cobra. Wait a minute. Is she Cobra? Wait a minute. I think it's Cobra. Oh, shit. Okay. Anyway. Y'all see her? Okay. Yeah, there's Cobra. Okay. And then we have, how come I'm forgetting? Crane. This is Crane. Now, Crane is the one that flies, and he also has his mission. So, what I'm trying to say to you guys is that there are 5 Furious Fives. So, I asked you to ask 5 people to give you 3 words about yourself. Now, this could be your 5 people that are closest to you. It could be 5, whatever. I don't care who you pick. But I want you to get 3 identifying words that they talk about you. And then I want you to write down 3 words about yourself. Huh? Okay, so anyway, that's Shifu. So today, that's what your assignment is, to watch the movie Kung Fu Panda 3. I want you to find out who your what's at your core. And in the Kung Fu Panda series, what happens with this is, I'm going to tell you this and I'm going to let you go. Po, now y'all going to think this shit is funny, but it's really, really powerful. Po, who is the panda, right? That's Jack Black. Po wanted to be the Kung Fu warrior. He knew everything about Kung Fu. He knew everything about the Furious 5. He knew everything about it. And then one day, that's a whole nother journey. But anyway, he became the Kung Fu warrior, right? Well, he became the Kung Fu warrior, and he didn't know what that meant. He didn't know how to be the Kung Fu warrior. He didn't know Kung Fu. So he went on a journey to find out who he was at his core. You know, they say, watch what you ask for because you're going to get it. Well, he wanted to be the Kung Fu warrior, and he became it. So on this journey, what do you want is going to be very important, because it can and will come true. So I know that I will be sitting under the oak tree with Oprah talking about Cabrini's Law. Fuck that. I know that. I know it in my core. But am I prepared to sit under Oprah's tree right now? Hell no. But I'm preparing myself for what I want. I know where that goal is. I know that Cabrini's Law, fuck that, is going to impact lives for centuries. I know that this word, as you know it, will change for the better. People are going to be walking around saying, girl, fuck that. I done took my life back. And no, don't say fuck that to me like that in that negative way. Fuck that is powerful. That is my word. That identifies my what I want. Fuck that. I'm doing what I want in my life. So I usually want to do 15 to 20 minutes, so I went over 3 minutes. And in closing, this is what I want to say to you: that at your core, you are powerful beyond measure. You just have to learn how to peel back the layers to get there. Do not be afraid of who you are, what you want, and why you want it. Because when it comes, it's going to be absolutely beautiful, because you will be prepared for it. When you win the lottery, you will actually know what to do with that money. You will not be the statistic that loses their money, because you will be ready and you will be anchored and prepared. Because guess what? You said, fuck that. I'm taking my life back. So, I thank you guys for being with me today. This is day 2, and day 3 is tomorrow, part 2, where we're going to talk about Kung Fu Panda 3. I want you guys to give me information. I'm really going to be talking about Kung Fu Panda 3 tomorrow. So if you don't want to know and hear me talk about Shifu and Oogway and Po and the Daddy the Duck, then watch it later. But it's fun. Get your popcorn. I want you to watch it undistracted, because you have to pay attention. There's a lot of powerful insight and powerful information in this movie. And yes, the negativity is there. When Tiger, what is his name that's coming to get him? Anyway, yeah, we're going to talk about it. It's going to be great. And that's day 3 tomorrow, part 2. I love you guys. Thank you for spending 25 minutes with me. I guarantee you it's going to be worth it, because when you go through your day, you're going to be thinking about how to say fuck that and take your life back so you can get to your core. I love you. Bye. Oh, remember to share. Oh, remember to buy the book. I'm going to put the book in the, I'm going to put the link. It's $11.99 for the Ganxi ebook. If you want a hard copy, I'll so that when y'all see me sitting on Oprah, you're going to say, she said it. I'm telling you, I'm not playing. I'm not playing with my life, and I'm not playing with yours. All right. I'll see y'all. Bye.